everybody, welcome to another fantastic episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John, and you are now joining me in my world famous sipping den. Quite a place to be, I promise you that. On this channel, you know I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. Yeah. And I do a world famous Sunday morning coffee review. That's two world famous things. And those videos for the coffee are released every Sunday. Now, how is a person supposed to keep up with somebody who does anything that has, or everything that has anything to do with alcohol and coffee? Well, YouTube helped me in the sense that they have a feature called a playlist, and I have taken that playlist and I have manipulated and I have dominated and I have made my channel's playlist the most extensive, up-to-date, categorized and subcategorized, and easily navigatable playlist on YouTube. I've mastered it. I've conquered it. I've figured it out. And I did it for you, and I challenge you to check out my playlist because I can't even describe it. I made it, and it's so fantastic. I can't even describe it. You're going to have to check it out. And when you do, then you'll naturally give me the sub that I so deserve. Remember this, I'm the only one in the world that can do these reviews like this, okay? And in order to keep it fair to my fellow YouTubers, I do it with half my taste buds tied behind my back. Right? I'm a nice guy, what can I say? Every video, the first comment's pinned, it is mine. Why do I pin it? Because it always has a link to the playlist which pertains to what I'm reviewing. In this case, I'm reviewing Bell's from Comstock, Michigan. Cherry Stout. Stout brewed with cherry juice. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Look at that beauty. Alright, there it is. There she is. She will now turn for us. This is the swimsuit edition. Oh, I don't might get carried away. Alright, you know what I like? I like the top. It's red. It's got a cool cherry. I don't know. I like that. That would look good like in a display. I don't know. I got all these caps I keep. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them. Alright. Now, we're going to open this bad boy. Oh! Before we do, you deserve to know a little about this. Deserve it. You've earned it. You found this channel. Cherry Stout. Tinted Ruby Black. Cherry Stout gains its signature tartness from 100% Montmorency cherries, grown in Michigan's Traverse City region. Lightly hopped for balance. This is one of the cornerstones of the Bell's Stout portfolio. Now, beer info. Okay. Rather than doubling up on sweetness, the tart cherry varietal used to brew this beer serves as a counterpoint to the warm, dark chocolate notes from the malt bill. We'll see in a minute now, won't we? Category specialty beer, of course. Alcohol by volume 7%. Shelf life unlimited. Hey now, unlimited. It'll be here long after the pyramids. It'll be here long after civilization has disappeared. When the sun has burned out, this beer will still be good to drink. Ingredients: water, malt, hops, house ale yeast, cherry juice. IBU's 17, and they recommend for a glass the tulip shaped type glass. Kind of looks like a wine glass. Yeah, snifter, but this one with the wide mouth will do just fine. And besides which, this girl and this girl are sisters. So, you know. Alright, open up my, there you go. Now be careful with the top. I'm trying to save it. It's not weird to talk to you, is it? Alright, now she dented it a little. Alright. What is the color? Oh boy. That's no kid's game. That is no kid's game. Look at it. It's pitch black. All right, chocolate and cherry. Let's see. And I just want to point out the head is a kind of a chocolate colored, or I should say tan, dark tan brown. All right. Well, I am getting chocolate smell, no doubt about that. Cherry and beer. Chocolate, cherry, and beer. Okay, let's take an acclimation sip. Then we'll dive into the taste. Cheers. I'm just going to do an acclimation sip. See, now this is the one we'll go in. As far as the sourness goes, it is sour. Not real sour, not like a sour, but slightly tart and sour. There is a chocolate, there is a burnt, almost like you were cooking something and burned the bottom of the pan, and it kind of, I don't know if you've ever done that with like soup or chili. That burnt taste kind of takes over. It's in here. It's a burnt type taste. Still getting the chocolate. So I'm getting a burnt taste out of this. And if you take away the tartness, I don't feel there's a lot of cherry flavor. Forget the tart. That's not really cherry flavor. That's tartness. You can get that from yeast. That's how they get sours and so on. Fungus. Bacteria. Bacteria is how they get it, actually, in the sours. That being said, I'm getting a burnt taste. I'm getting a chocolate taste. I'm getting a sour sensation. Kind of a weaker, very weak on the cherry. Now, I just did this old-fashioned inspired ale by Guinness, which has cherry juice and orange, finished in bourbon barrels. You can check out that review. That I tasted the cherry. And I like cherry and I like orange. But in this case, I'm not really getting the cherry. I'm not getting the cherry out of this. It's a bit overpowered. Let me see something. Hold on a minute. I guess because now I'm really acclimated. And that tartness is saving that burnt. However, what I was going to say is I'm really acclimated now, and the burnt's not as bad as the first couple sips you're going to get it. Now it is softened up a little. And temperature will change things too. You know, the colder it is, those molecules are packed tightly together and you don't get the same flavor you do. And if it's too warm, then it changes it too. I think now it is warming up to the proper temperature. It's probably a hair cold. And the burnt has dropped off. The cherry is kicking in ever so slightly. So, I'm not crazy about it. I would like a little more, less burnt taste, a little more real chocolate, and a little more cherry kick. It's just me. It's how it's advertised. I mean, you know. This is cherry stout. There's cherries all over it. The cool top had a cherry. That is my review on this beer. So you do what you want with it. But what I would do is sub this channel. Make a comment. Give me a thumbs up. That truly motivates me. Highly dedicates me. It makes me a romping, stomping YouTube reviewing maniac. And I do it all for you. Thank you, and I will see you on the next one.